Alafia, everybody. This is Ia Ade, your Astrorisa Moon Forecaster. Welcome to this Libra new moon. So happy Libra new moon, everyone. This is totally, truly an Oshun moon. It is for October 12th, 2015. The moon is officially new at 8:06 p.m., but we know it's new right now. The sun and the moon are in Libra, 19 degrees in house 6. So, again, welcome, welcome, welcome to this new moon. So many people have been contacting me, calling me, emailing me, texting me, talking about how they're really feeling very uplifted. They felt a shift occurring, especially, Mercury went direct in Libra, as well as the new moon in Libra. So even though they may not have been following the planetary shift, they do follow the moon. They do work with that, so they're really in tune and they're really saying, "This is something going on. What's going on?" Because I'm really feeling better in spite of all the things that are going on in the world, so many challenges that are going on in the world continuously, still there's a moment when you just feel like there's some kind of relief happening and you actually are connecting to something other than just the depressive energies that so many of us are aware of and picking up and having to go through. And that is because we have this Libra new moon, which is having very strong energies right now, supporting itself through Oshun, Batala, and then there's that undercurrent of Ogun. So for those who follow astrology, that would be the archetype of Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. So, what does all that mean? Well, first, I want to just say if you subscribe to Astrorisa Moon Forecaster, you can get the complete new moon forecast reading as well as the uh, full moon readings that come out bi monthly. And just go to www.astrorisamoon.com and you'll get more information on that. So, right now, we just want to just talk just a little bit about this moon time. Do a little quick blurb here. There are some proverbs that come with this moon time's energy, just to give you a little heads up. One of the proverbs is, "A small house will hold 100 friends." So there's so much room for so much love for people who are truly, truly supporting and friendly and really in your corner. It's a lot of that type of energy, so you don't feel crowded right now. You want to give, you want to receive, you want to share. So many people are feeling that. Another proverb is, "Don't tell your important secrets to your friend because your friend has his other friends as well." Now that is the theme that's going on. Some of you have chimed in with me and we're like, yes, 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 I'm noticing that. So if you're feeling like really open and expressive right now and you want to share some information, that old saying, if you don't want your business in the street, don't put it in the street. So that's just something that's going on because that kind of Oshun Libra kind of energy is like, it's expressive and it wants to share. Well, some things you just don't want to share or you don't want shared. So just keep that in mind. Also, another proverb is, "Bygone troubles are a pleasure to talk about." And so some of you have also chimed in and said you connect with that as well, and you're finding that there's some things that are shifting that I want to do something different. I want to pamper myself. There's space in my being that is saying, fill this up with something really loving, nurturing, and pleasurable. So I have to tell you, this moon time is going to really, really emphasize passion, passion, passion. You can see that little blurb on my page. Passion. That's really what it's about. But there's also some other moon themes that are going on. There is cunningness. There's this need for appreciation. a need to share, a need to give appreciation, a very creative mind. That's that Jupiter Abatala aspect going on with a little bit of that Mercury uh, Allegba going on as well. Let's see, we also have the aspect of indecision. Some people will be going through that as well, trying to figure out, there's a shift, there's something, what do I need to do? What do I want to do? That's because with this moon time, it's very open, it's very expansive. It's saying, what is it that you want to do? Do you want to change your diet? Do you want to get out there and socialize? Do you want to change jobs? What is it that you need to do for yourself to help you not only make your life better, but also to connect with other people? This is really a lot about how can I connect with others in a healthy way. What is healthy for me? What do I need? This is really about what do I need, not so much about what I want, but what do I need. It's always like a thin line between what we want and what we need. If we've been neglecting ourselves, well, we need to give more attention to ourselves, right? But there's times in our lives where though we know that's a reality or a truth, we don't have time. We feel like we just don't have time for that. But this is a moon time that says, hey, not only do you need time for yourself, you need to stop neglecting yourself, you actually want to do something for yourself now. You actually want to appreciate you. You want to be appreciated. And if that appreciation is only coming from you, that's that at this point, that's okay. That's needed. So that's some of the things that are going on with this moon time energy. Some people are going to be connecting with some of the moon themes that are talking about diplomacy. Also, this is a moon time where if there's a loss of something, you may find it, or if you have been struggling with understanding something, you can have a spark of a very unique perspective going on right now, really figuring something out. Now, there's also a shadow side to every beautiful moon period. And the shadow side of this moon time is again the cunningness, a little thievery, just really base or the base type of behaviors as well. We're really collectively looking to connect with the very higher octave of Oshun, that higher aspect of her, which is very much about cooperation and sharing. Um, a love that is centered on what you're needing and then what other people are needing. So, that Oshun energy very much teaches us about take care of you first. Don't feel guilty in taking care of you first because you can't help anybody else if you cannot help yourself. She teaches us that. So a lot of us are connecting to that. But the base energy of it is then that very selfish aspect. And being a thief, a thievery, theft is very selfish. It's very selfish. So that kind of thing, thinking of how to get over or get around something, that type of thing is going on as well. Now, remember, I said that there's that other aspect, that hidden energy, which is Mars or Ogun. So that kind of energy is saying, I'm going to support whatever you are attempting to get from this Oshun moon time. What that means is those of us out here who are saying, oh man, I'm really feeling this beauty of Oshun right now. I'm really, wanting to get something new for myself. I want to do something new. I want to do something just glamorous, or I want to have a gourmet meal. I want to do something like that. Then that Ogun energy will support that. So that means then you'll have a drive to do something. You'll have a passion to do something. You'll have a overwhelming need to do something that is very positive. So if you're on Facebook, and you're on my webpage or my Facebook page, you have to check out this post that I shared from someone, which was an excellent, excellent example of this moon time, of that passion. You're compelled to do something on a higher octave of Oshun, where a person ran into another person on the street who needed some assistance. First, they just gave him some money, and then it developed into something more compassion, um, more of helping, where they actually was helping them, giving them the tools and things that they need to get a job. I mean, it's just so wonderful, and so. I just really smiled when I read it, and I said I have to share this one. So if you're on Facebook, you have to go to my Facebook page, Astrorisa Moon page, and just read that, a wonderful example of connecting with the higher octave energies of Oshun right now. And then of course, just if you know anything about Mars and Ogun, you'll see where that energy plays itself out, like the actual location of where this occurred. The symbolisms of it is very Ogunish as well as Oshun, but also just them feeling passionate about helping. That's that supportive energy from Ogun. So let's say a person is going to connect to the lower aspect of this Oshun energy. That's what they want to create for themselves. They don't want to create the lower vibrations of Oshun. And then again, we're talking about being selfish. We're talking about the thievery. We're talking about also being a zealot. We're talking about one who is just very much over the top, and what it is that they think is right, or they may not care that it's right, but it's right for them. But yeah, that real zealot type of energy, which is also kind of dangerous energy, because if they have in their mind that they're going to do something and it's not for the betterment of themselves or others, um, that outgoing energy is right there with them. So we have to be really, really clear and careful about what it is that we are drawing to us right now. It's really the universe is open for us to connect to a higher aspect of Oshun, and that not only helps us, but it helps other people. Just be aware of the debase type energies as well that are out there. I always have to tell you the positives and the negatives that are going on. That is the Orisha way. So I want to just say, make sure that you connect to the higher octaves of Oshun. Many of you are just going to unconsciously do that, be propelled to do that. It is propelled and compelled to do that. It's just such a wonderful time. I wish I could share with you all the wonderful things people have been sharing with me, with how they are connecting. But also look at about 8 days prior to October 12th. Look back and think about how things were shifting for yourself. If you want to know what I mean when I say to know your true self, follow the moon. Look at 8 days before each new and full moon. Prior to that new and full moon, you're going to go through some kind of shift. Most times people are not aware of it, but once you start paying attention to it, you say, there's something in the air. I'm feeling a change. You're going to do something different. You might think different. Sometimes it's on a higher octave. Sometimes we're challenged to really mirror up and look at our own negative, challenging energies and do something positive about that. But whatever it is, just start looking at 8 days before the new and the full moon. You can find me on Facebook at Astrorisa Moon page, or visit me on the web, AstrorisaMoon.com, and there's a space there where you can send me a message. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them for you. Again, have a wonderful, wonderful new moon. You guys who've been following me for a minute, you see I don't have my locks anymore. Got rid of those during the Aries new moon, and It's been really, really wonderful. But now this is my new due. I'll see you all soon. Take care.